Jordan Anthony, 21 years old, NCAA champion. Nobody knew his name yet. He was about to race Noah Lyles, the world's fastest man, four-time world champion. But Anthony wasn't intimidated. He believed he was faster. 60 meters later, the sport had a new king. Jordan Anthony was not supposed to be here yet. At 21 years old, the University of Arkansas product was still developing as a professional sprinter. He had won NCAA titles in the 60 meters indoors and the 100 meters outdoors, establishing himself as one of the brightest prospects in American track and field. But being a bright prospect and defeating Olympic champions are two completely different things. Most young sprinters need years of development, years of experience against elite competition, years of learning how to win when it matters most. Anthony had other plans. His rise has been meteoric. From college star to professional competitor, Anthony has transitioned seamlessly into elite athletics. He understands the game at the highest level. He has trained alongside champions. He has competed in prestigious meets worldwide. And at every stage, he has elevated his performance. His attitude reflects the confidence of an athlete who believes he can compete with and beat anyone on any given day. Anthony grew up playing football. He was a wide receiver at the University of Arkansas, understanding the game's strategy, the importance of explosiveness, the mentality required to compete at the highest level. When he transitioned to full-time track and field, he brought that football mentality with him. He understood that elite athletics require not just physical speed, but mental toughness, confidence, and the willingness to believe in yourself even when facing the greatest competitors on the planet. At 21, he possessed that belief in abundance. Football had taught him how to perform under pressure, how to execute in crucial moments, how to stay composed when everything is on the line. Before the USATF Indoor Championships, Anthony had already announced himself as a force in the 60-meter dash. 2 weeks earlier, on February 13th at the Tyson Invitational in Fayetteville, Arkansas, Anthony had clocked 6.43 seconds, establishing himself as the world-leading sprinter in the event for 2026. That time ranked him as the 10th fastest sprinter ever recorded in the 60-meter dash. It was a statement of intent. It was a warning shot to every elite sprinter on the planet. He had proven he could run with the best. Now he would prove he could beat them. Noah Lyles is not just an Olympic champion, he is the flag bearer of American track and field. The 28-year-old sprinter won Olympic gold in the 100 meters at Paris 2024 with a time of 9.79 seconds, becoming the fastest man in the world at the distance. He is a four-time world champion in the 200 meters, having won consecutive titles at multiple world championships. He holds multiple world titles across sprinting distances and holds the American record in the 200 meters at 19.31 seconds, set at the 2022 World Athletics Outdoor Championships. He has been the face of American sprinting for years. He has dominated international competition with a combination of speed, charisma, and competitive intensity that few athletes possess. Beyond his medals and records, Lyles has built a brand that extends far beyond track and field. He is a celebrity athlete in an era when most track athletes struggle for mainstream recognition. He brings entertainment value to professional athletics. His personality is magnetic. His confidence is unshakable. His willingness to compete at the highest level and deliver under pressure has made him not just a great sprinter, but a cultural icon in American sports. Lyles is more than just a runner. He is an entertainer. He brings personality and showmanship to track and field in a way that resonates with fans worldwide. He has built a championship belt tradition, celebrating victories with theatrical flair and championship swagger. He engages with the crowd. He performs for the cameras. He understands that elite athletics are entertainment, and he leans into that reality with confidence and charm. For years, this approach has worked perfectly. Lyles has won. Lyles has dominated. Lyles has been the king of American sprinting. He has set the standard by which all other American sprinters are measured. But on March 1st, 2026, at the Ocean Breeze Athletic Complex in Staten Island, New York, that reign came under unprecedented pressure. The men's 60-meter final at the USATF Indoor Championships featured some of the fastest sprinters in the world. Trayvon Bromell, the 2016 World Indoor Champion, entered as a legitimate threat. Other elite sprinters lined up in the blocks, but the race was really about two athletes, Noah Lyles and Jordan Anthony. The Olympic champion versus the rising star. The established king versus the hungry challenger. When the starting gun fired, Anthony came out explosively. He did not hesitate. He did not second-guess himself. He accelerated through the first 30 meters with the confidence of an athlete who knew he belonged in this race. Lyles responded, using his championship experience to mount a challenge. Brommel drove hard down the track, his season-best form evident. But as the athletes approached the finish line, Anthony's youth and hunger prevailed. His acceleration down the final stretch was devastating. His confidence was unshakable. Anthony crossed the finish line in 6.45 seconds, winning his first national title as a professional. Brommel finished second in 6.47 seconds. Lyles, the Olympic champion, the four-time world champion, the king of American sprinting, finished third in 6.51 seconds. The championship was over. The new king had been crowned. What happened after the race cemented this moment as historic. Lyles, displaying the character and grace that defines true champions, personally handed Anthony a championship belt. The symbolism was profound. The belt represented more than victory. It represented respect. It represented recognition of a new era. It represented the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. The crowd understood the significance. The sport understood the significance. In the post-race interview, Anthony did not hold back. He understood the magnitude of his victory. He understood that he had just defeated the Olympic champion in front of a national audience. He spoke with the confidence of a young athlete who had arrived. He reflected on the moment, saying that when he looked to his right and his left, he did not see Lyles or Brommel pushing him anymore. He declared that the new generation was taking over American track and field. Anthony told reporters, "I looked to my right and my left, and I was like, I don't hear Noah. I don't see Trayvon. So I was like, it's over. GG's in the chat. New generation is taking over." Today was the day I had to give them their eviction notice. Take the bell home. Time for them to move out. Find a new hobby. The statement was bold. The statement was confident. The statement was exactly what a 21-year-old who had just defeated the Olympic champion should say. Anthony stated, "I enjoy training with Noah. It's a great mutual relationship between each other. Of course, we're going to talk smack. The sport is soft if we don't. So I'm bringing football mentality. He's just bringing old age right now.